hope everyone's having a great day so far. I cannot believe it's already June. I just was posting earlier today that my wedding was 1 month ago, and I just cannot believe how quickly time is flying. And so I thought I would just make a quick video about something that I've been thinking about recently and something that I think might be helpful to maybe someone else. Okay, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about the process that I've kind of used to, I'm actually going to put together, I did in January, but I made like a vision board for the year. And essentially a vision board is just an opportunity to kind of put down on paper and kind of turn into like something that you have that you can look at every day, or that you have in your like line of vision that can just remind you of what your goals are from now until the end of the year. And so this can be about any goal. So I'll just talk in general about how I'm deciding to kind of take inventory of where I am now and then where I want to be at the end of the year. Because like I was saying, I just cannot believe how quickly time is going by. So the first thing that I like to do is have like your end goal. Like you want to know where you want to end up. Like what is it that you're trying to accomplish? How are you going to feel? Where do you want to be in the next year? So let's look at like December. Like what do you want to happen in the next 6 months? And so the first thing is just knowing where you're going and knowing and committing to yourself that you're going to get there. So like whatever your goal is, you're like, okay, this is where I want to be. So then what's going to happen is once you say that out loud and once you have decided that that's what you want and that's what you're going to accomplish, then the next thing that you're going to need to do is just be open-minded. Because what's going to happen is right when you determine what your goal is and right when you determine what you're going for and right when you determine what you're going to do, you're going to start getting opportunities. And so what you'll need to do is when you get these opportunities, you're going to weigh with yourself. Like you're going to be like, okay, is this opportunity, even if it's not what I thought it was, even if it's not in line with where I thought I was going, it's not how I thought I would get to the end, but is this opportunity in line with where I want to go? All right, so once you determine that, if you're like, yes, this opportunity is in line, then all of a sudden you're going to get all of these oppositions. Like it's going to be like, okay, well, I don't have time. It's going to be like, okay, I don't have the energy. Like all of a sudden all these things are going to come up. But what I would encourage you to do is when you've first of all determined what your goal is, determine where you're going. Secondly, you've come across an opportunity that is in line with where you're going. Then what you're going to want to do is just take a step back and like you're going to want to not use you don't have time as a reason, because that's always where our minds go. We are always so busy. But I would encourage you to prioritize your dreams and prioritize your goals and prioritize where you want to go. So if there is an opportunity that comes along and it's something that falls within the direction that you're heading, I'm making a video, then you'll want to make sure that you're not giving yourself the excuse of you don't have time, because the reality is that we make time for the things that are important to us, and we make time for the things that we're putting effort into. And so I would just encourage you to, for the next 6 months, whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, whatever you're working towards and whatever you're moving towards, that you would owe it to yourself to put it first and to make it a priority, and to when your mind immediately is like, you don't have time for that, you can't do that, whatever it is, that just know that there are people out there busier than you that are figuring out a way to do it. And so that is solely meant as encouragement and motivation, that the reality is that we all have the same amount of time in one day, and we all are so busy and we all have so much stuff going on in our life. But something that I'm doing in the next 6 months to get closer to my goals are to begin to encourage other people to chase their own goals and to chase their own dreams. And so thank you for watching this if you did. And I'm gonna have to rewatch it because I'm not even sure how that all turned out. But the end summary was that we have 6 more months of this year. even if you haven't taken any steps since January towards your goals, I would encourage you to take time to reevaluate where you want to be in the next 6 months, where you want to be in the next year. And then as soon as you figure that out and you've decided that that's what you want to do, that you would open your mind to opportunities that would get you closer to that. And that when these opportunities come about, the first thing to recognize is they're going to be not what you think. They're going to be in a either disguised way, or they're going to be in a package that you're not expecting. And so as that happens, I just hope that you would encourage you to hold your dreams and your goals as a priority. Make time for them. They're important. And then the second part of all of this that has just really been on my mind recently is just the reality that like the dreams and the goals that we have, they're there for a reason, and they're there for us to help grow, and they're there for us to grow into, and to grow into the kind of people that can achieve those goals. And so I would just encourage you, or in the 6th month of the year, we have 6 more months to go in 2021. It's gonna fly by. Take a couple of minutes and just think to yourself where you want to be. If you want to talk about this, I love talking about this, and so I would love to help you figure out what that looks like, help figure out some kind of motivation to help you get there. So anyway, that was just my little spiel. So happy June, and I hope you have a great day.